Another day, another beer. What's up, y'all? Happy Halloween and cheers. Let's get it. Woo! Oh, that natural ice will get you, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Addiction TV. I hope everybody is having a good day. Happy Halloween, y'all. It is my favorite day of the year, you know what I'm saying? And yesterday was also my birthday, and I want to give a shout out to everybody for the birthday wishes on Facebook, everybody at work. I want to thank y'all for the presents. Hey, man, that's what's up. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I love y'all. And speaking of my birthday, man, y'all know me. Y'all know how much I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. And y'all know I'm always on the toilet. Y'all know I shit a lot. That's what natural ice does to you. My grandma got me this for my birthday. It's a sign. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's going to go in my bathroom. It's got Jack Skellington on it, and it says, "Why hello, sweet cheeks. Have a nice poop." Shout out to my grandma for this. I love you. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a ranking of Blumhouse's and David Gordon Green's Halloween Trilogy. Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, from my least favorite to my number one favorite. And before we do that, if you haven't already, go down, grab the like button, grab the subscribe button. That would be dope. And we're going to keep drinking all the way. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, y'all. Now, before we get into this ranking, I want to say I do not hate any of the movies in this trilogy. You know what I'm saying? They're different. They each stand out in their own different way. And y'all know I had to do this because y'all know the original Halloween is my all-time favorite movie. Not my all-time favorite horror movie, my favorite movie of all time. And, you know, I don't hate any of them, and I have opinions on them. And we're going to start with my least favorite, and coming in at number 3 is going to be Halloween Ends, which is probably no surprise, but I want to say I do not hate this movie. It's different. I do not hate the character of Corey Cunningham. A lot of people hated that. But one thing I did enjoy about Halloween Ends was Allison. We met her in Halloween 2018. We've watched her grow into this young adult who's got a job now, got a home with her grandmother, Laurie Strode. I like that. We've actually got a character that grows, and I don't think we even needed Laurie in these movies, but it's okay. But I do have issues with Halloween Ends, and I think a lot of people have the same issues. And I actually am not upset with the small amount of screen time that Michael had. That doesn't really bother me. But what bothers me is you bring in this character, Corey, who we're just now meeting in this movie. We have not met him in the trilogy before. And they're promoting this film as the final fight, the final showdown, the end of the Michael Myers-Laurie saga. And the movie really has nothing to do with that. It's more about Michael being an infection on Haddonfield, and Corey's darkness and his story. I think if the movie was promoted better, or I wouldn't say better, or in a different way, I might like it more. They shouldn't have had it like the final fight between Michael and Laurie. You know, that's where I think it's a huge disappointment, is the final fight between Michael and Laurie is very fast, and I didn't think it wasn't a good showdown. It wasn't a good final fight. I'm not a huge fan. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the wrestling match between Michael and Corey in the sewer. Corey taking down Michael, I ain't gonna lie. That pissed me off a little bit. It was funny though, during my Halloween Ends watch party, my buddy Johnny was sitting to my right. And when Lori slit Michael's throat when she said, "You're just a man who's about to bleed," or whatever she said, "You're just a man," and Johnny looked at me and he's like, "Don't cry." And I was like, "Man, we gonna lose Michael. Michael, I didn't want to lose Michael, man." Whew. That one's fizzing. I can't drink all that foam. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. Cheers, y'all. And coming in at number 2 is... Y'all gonna be like, "What the hell, D? What are you doing, D?" Coming in at number 2 is gonna be Halloween 2018. Yep, it's number 2, so y'all know what number 1 is, but I'll give my reasons. I loved Halloween 2018. I thought it was a good Halloween movie, and I was so hyped up for it. I was like, oh, this is interesting. We're going to cancel all the sequels. It takes place 40 years after the events of the original. Alright, cool. So I went and seen it, dude. I was so hyped up for this movie, and I loved it. I did. Like I said, none of these movies, to me, are bad movies. But I loved meeting Allison. Her dad, I did not really care for as a character. Karen grew on me a little bit. Judy Greer, I like Judy Greer, but Karen, something about her rubbed me the wrong way. And Laurie, we do not need to keep Laurie in the Halloween franchise. I'm sorry, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. That's no disrespect to her. But I think it's time to move on to a new group of people, or a new group of teens, or whoever Michael feels like stalking. Yes, we can make it a sequel to any timeline in the franchise. But I think 2018 would have been better if Laurie just had a cameo instead of being there the whole time, and we could have got to know her family and she could have been in the background. But this movie, I thought it was dope. I loved the scene where Michael bumps into the trick-or-treaters and he walks in and he kills the woman making the sandwich, Mrs. Elrod. You know what I'm saying? No, the movie, it had some decent kills. And I will say Halloween Ends, which I didn't speak on when I was talking about that movie. Corey's kills were sick. I ain't gonna lie, Corey's kills were dope in that movie. But, woo! But Halloween 2018, I enjoyed it. I liked it, but it's not my number 1. And y'all know what my number 1 is going to be. Obviously, because there's only 3 movies. It's a trilogy. You know, I thought it was interesting, though, also that Danny McBride was behind Halloween 2018. I was like, this is different. We got David Gordon Green. I was like, okay, let's see what they do with it. And I enjoyed what they did with it. You know, I think the kills were creative. The teeth over the bathroom stall with Dana, I think that was her name. And then we got Aaron, the podcast, you know. 2018 was cool. I enjoyed it. Cheers, everybody. Happy Halloween. Happy spooky season. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all know, coming in at number 1 for me out of this trilogy is going to be Halloween Kills. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, Darius, this movie is horrible. This movie is awful. The dialogue, the story. I can agree with some of that. But, hear me out. I think Halloween 2018 is a better movie all around than Kills. But I think Kills is more of a fun movie, if that makes sense to y'all. Excuse me. Like, for example, watching Halloween Kills with a group of people in my house on the big screen TV, it's a lot of fun. Because Kills is one of those movies, like, you could just watch it. You don't have to pay too much attention, where 2018, you got to pay a little bit more attention. But I liked Kills because it was Michael. And you know what I mean? Like, as I was saying, we ain't need too much Laurie. And that's one thing I did like about Kills, was we didn't have too much Laurie. point blank. We had some great kills in Halloween Kills. The movie was kind of funny, I know. Evil Dies Tonight. That was horrible. I did not enjoy that at all. But the flashback. Oh man, the flashback with young Hawkins and that Loomis looked great. His voice was off, but Loomis looked great. And I just remember I kind of got chills watching the flashback to 78. Man, I was just in the theater, front row, like, oh man, packed theater, people dressed up as the Shape. I was just in Halloween heaven, going to see Halloween Kills. But you got to think. I think also I ranked these movies kind of based on how much fun I had. Not if it was a great movie or a bad movie. The audience with Kills, oh man, the theater experience for Halloween Kills was great. The theater experience for 2018 was, it was alright. Did not see Halloween Ends in the theater, unfortunately. My cigarette went out. But we watched, I had a Halloween Ends watch party here at the house. So we watched that with a big group of people here. And it was cool. But Kills, for me, it's my number one in the trilogy just because it's fun. Like I said, this ranking could change. You know what I mean? And it was just, Michael was so brutal. So great. I didn't care about the story in this movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where I kind of felt like, okay, now Michael Myers is back. I feel like some of the kills should have been off screen and then we seen the aftermath. But, hey, it is what it is. And I feel like the trailer ruined almost every movie in this trilogy. The trailers for all three. But I remember being so hyped up for Halloween Kills. Like, as soon as they announced they were making 2 more movies, I was covering it. I was like, oh man, we got 2 movies coming. And I remember when they leaked the Halloween Kills trailer and then the trailer actually dropped. Just the hype over the trailer and watching that trailer, I was just so excited. So, you know, coming in at number 1 for me in this trilogy is going to be Halloween Kills. One thing I did like about, excuse me, damn, I got a frog or a snail in my throat, something. It ain't what you think it is, I promise. But one thing I did enjoy about these movies, but a lot of people hated, what I liked about all 3 movies in this trilogy, was I kind of like how you get an idea of what Michael looks like, but you don't fully see it. I love that. I remember my girlfriend, love you Shelby, shout out to you. You made my birthday weekend awesome and gave me a great Halloween weekend. But I think she's like, why don't they show his face? Why don't they show his face? I'm like, I don't want him to show his face. It's just kind of cool how you get an idea of what he looks like. He's just an old man, but he's dangerous. Before I go though, y'all already know, we about to finish this beer. And if y'all are drinking out there, have a drink for me, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to me, happy Halloween. It's full beer, I'm about to be messed up editing this video. Ha ha, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, and I might even suck my thumb. Cheers, y'all. Let's go. Woo! Oh, shit. That got me. You know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments. What would y'all rank the David Gordon Green Blumhouse Trilogy? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Did you hate all 3? Did you like 1? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Coming at you from Addiction TV.